So just giving a quick update on the state of the FreeMoCap project for them of y'all that don't watch the Twitch stream, Thursday afternoons, U.S. Eastern Time. So first thing, we did a public release on Twitter and got a lot of attention, which is awesome. So people going into the Discord server and following the FreeMoCap Twitter, which is great, a lot of interest. Also kind of a new space for me. I've never really managed an open source project like this, which is super exciting, a little bit daunting. So please pardon our dust and be patient while we sort of figure out the best way to organize something like this. Sort of things that are on the immediate horizon is I'm going to be making sort of a roadmap kind of object on the GitHub page. On the tab that says projects, we'll sort of list the big kind of features and development based on what people have asked for and sort of the communities of interest that have been expressing interest in this. Some of the big ones that I need are I need to make some sort of more tutorials, more documentation. That's super important. Doesn't really exist right now, so that's going to be on the horizon. Possibly I might start working on that like on this stream. The other big development I think we're fairly close to a media pipe implementation that will work for this system. The current thing up here is mostly reliant on OpenPose, which has some advantages, but also has a bunch of disadvantages. It's super slow, it's hard to install, CUDA is required, and it has kind of a strange license. So if we can get MediaPipe working, that will, I think, make it be available for people without NVIDIA graphics cards. It will work much faster, and it's licensed under Apache 2, so it's much more sort of permissive to use. So keep you updated on that. That might happen quickly, or it might take a long time. I'll let you know. Also, a Blender add-on is also soon in development. I already have a version of that from a previous iteration of this that just needs to be updated to work with the new software. For the time being, that's going to be fairly basic. It mostly will just load in data from FreeMoCap, basically loading in the skeleton guy up there into a Blender scene, and then you can sort of do whatever you want with that. And then the next thing on the horizon is a GUI-based controller. Right now, everything is being controlled through source code, which is obviously doesn't really jive with the sort of central premise of making an easy-to-use motion capture system. But now that the code-based version is starting to stabilize, we're going to be looking at a GUI, probably using something like PyQt and PyQt Graph to make a sort of fully GUI-based thing, with sort of the goal being to make a GUI that doesn't hide the underlying mechanics, so that you can use the GUI-based version, but doing so will still teach you a lot of the mechanics and the computational aspects under the hood. That is 3 minutes. That's all I said. It's longer than I said it was going to take. I'll get faster with this next time, but those are the major updates, and see you next week. Bye.